Live from McNeil Penitentiary in Washington State, it's 6 Days. Not really. I've been to McNeil. I've walked past the prison, but I'm not in it. Yuck, 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 yuck. I'm gonna talk and sing to myself until somebody starts talking. I'm in a good mood. I've had a fantastic 2 weeks so far. Lots of hard work. That looks like a bad delay. 1001, 1002, 1003. About a 4-second delay. Don't be afraid if you came, talk. People already running off. Oh no, it's that guy. I hate him. Good, because I hate you too. Okay, I'd rather talk to myself anyways. Hey, what's up, Spec? You're number one, buddy. Hoping we don't have camera problems today. Or internet problems. How you doing, Spec? Okay, I hope. Well, actually, I hope fantastic, but I'll settle for okay. See my shirt Gary sent me? He sent me 2 shirts. This is one of the 2. He did a good job. Maybe I should have his person make my shirts. I think I'm going to do a brand redesign. I think I'm going to redesign my logo. Maybe. Right now, my main focus is Instagram. They're paying me way good. Better than all the other social media combined. Oh no, that delay really doesn't look, it's kind of laggy too. And now this camera's going to get blurry. Whoa. Far out. Boom. Wish disco would make a comeback. Mickey, what's up, buddy? Now you're number one. You must have kicked Spec out of number one spot. I was showing off my shirt that Gary sent me. He sent me 2 shirts. This is one of the 2. I might have to get the person that made this shirt make my new shirts. I was saying before you got here, I'm thinking about doing a branding redesign, changing my logo. Something a little more user-friendly. But we'll see. How are you doing, Mickey? We've got about a 4-second delay right now. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Wow. You got censored? You don't normally say bad stuff. Maybe they thought you were Gary. Maybe, baby. You can spell it out like 2 letters at a time. I would tell you to sign it, but I can't see you. Other people that are just here watching, hey, hope you enjoy your stay. Sad couple of days. Oh, yes. Definitely. What helps my sadness for yesterday is the outrage that I feel. Trying to watch that. That's what got censored? Or did you say I love that? Or hey, somebody left. A new person came in. I hope it's a new person, not the same person just left. Maybe they accidentally left. Only those, yes. That's all you said? Why would that get censored? Oh, yes. Yes. Dude, I'm so outraged by that. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. That's what they did in the House. All of those people should be removed immediately. They should lose their spot, be gone. Somebody keeps popping in and out. Wow. Yes, I agree with you. I can't repeat that because then they might shut me down or take my money away. Oh, you agree with him? Those few pennies we were going to give you will go to someone else now. Ah, 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 ah. I wonder if people come here expecting stuff like, or if they're just seeing what we're doing. And they're like, I don't want to be a part of that. I get to build more fence tomorrow. I took a break today. I had to mow my mom's yard. So I took a break. I'm making good progress on my fence. Yeah, I agree, Mickey. However, there is another possibility that I've heard some people discussing it. Can't discuss it on here because that'll definitely cost me my monetization. But there is another possibility of what could come next. Guns N' Roses sang a song about it. I don't think it was their song. I think it was Bob Dylan's song. But it could have been. I don't know. Yes, sheep will make me sick. I probably shouldn't say that word. That's probably one of the flag words. He said it. Ah, ah. I appreciate the two of you talking while those other two people watch us talk. Don't be scared. You can talk. I imagine people when I call them out like that don't talk. Brandy. Woo! Hey, it's okay, buddy. You made it. Even if you're here just to say hey and you leave, I got it. I'm very happy to see you, dude. I mean, I know we've been talking, or that we have spoken, but outstanding, dude. Very happy to see you. See, I'm wearing the shirt Gary sent me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One of the two. But I'm very glad to see you, Brandy. I'm glad you're getting better, buddy. That's definitely worth celebrating. I was really worried about you for a while. I mean, I was still worried about you, but I was really worried about you for a little bit. Oh, somebody left. They must not be happy that you're here, but I am. I'm fantastic. I have not been this good, and I'm not exaggerating. I have not been this good since I was a teenager. Late teens, early 20s. I dare say 17. I feel better now. Or I feel about the same as I did when I was 17. Okay, I'm doing pretty good on the fencing. I'll say a little over a third of the way done. Tomorrow I have to stretch the fence. I got all the T-posts drove. So tomorrow I'm going to stretch the fence across and then I got to do or across the back. Yeah, that's what I do. I go out early while it's still fairly cool, and then when it gets hot, I quit. Usually I've been gauging it. When I stop sweating, I quit. Uh, so I still got quite a ways to go, but making good progress. We're going to buy the cows in the spring. That way we can get through the winter and we don't have to worry about breaking ice in the water tanks and all that shit. So in the spring, and as soon as we get them, I'll send you pictures, Brandy. Because I know you like cows. And I do too. Yeah. Because I sure do hate going out there breaking up ice. Ugh. I usually break a hole in it and then I'll pull the whole thing out. It usually has like 3 or 4 inches of ice. Super cold. And having to stick my hands in there pisses me off. But I do it. I have to. Damn, Mickey. For a short time, I worked for a company that it was mostly large lawn maintenance, but they would do clean outs. So we cleaned out a house, and the guy had got hooked on Girl Scout cookies like I did. He started using his in-ground swimming pool as a garbage can, and it was literally heaping. And I was tasked with emptying it, and I hauled 8 truckloads of stuff out of that swimming pool to the dump. The top wasn't so bad, but once you started getting down, but there were holes all in the walls where he'd pitch fits and punch the walls. Pretty crazy. I don't know who keeps dropping in and leaving. I mean, I don't know if it's a different person or if it's just us. I do love my water. That's some good H2O. Savannah is fantastic. Getting big. She's enjoying her theater arts class. They are complimenting her on her acting. Oh, I bet that was awesome, Mickey. She's doing good in school. She's very funny, which I like. Both my kids are funny, but they're not stand-up funny. They're just funny. They're great to be around. They're hilarious. Savannah is starting to develop more stand-up comedy personality, so that's pretty cool. And she's easing into horror films, so that's good. But she's embracing her uniqueness instead of trying to be like everybody else. So I really like that too. Hello, new people that just dropped in. Don't be afraid to say hey or ask a question. Just be prepared. I might hurt your feelings or make you mad. But yeah, she's doing great, man. Hey, even if you're not staying, do that thumbs up thing. YouTube likes that. That's not for me. That's for YouTube. Y'all being here talking to me is for me. I appreciate that. That's what I'm here for. But YouTube looks at that. Did y'all hear that? Hey, thanks, Brandy. Did that come over the microphone? That's weird. Brandy, I don't know if you were here when we caught. Oh, Gary may have. I know Gary was here because he was one of the ones that heard it. I think it was Gary. We caught a. Hey, my mom's watching. You heard something? Okay, cool. Well, it would cost me more to send you what your cut would be. Hell, it would cost me more to hand you your cut in person. What the hell was that? I gotta look. Don't go nowhere. I got the clip, Brandy. I think I posted it. I don't remember if I posted on YouTube. I gotta think about that. But I have the clip. Yes. And speak. Hey! Oh my God. It is an awesome shirt. Thank you so much, Gary. I bragged about it right off the bat. Thank you. I'm glad that you both are here. That's fantastic. I have to look and see what that was. So hang on just a second. Because there's nothing over there and nothing should be moving. I forgot I'm not wearing pants. It does. It came out really good. This is a fantastic shirt. I like both of them. Yeah, Gary, I'm sure it's the ghost. We haven't. Savannah's actually let down because right now activity is down. I know that sounds weird. She likes when our activity is up. But since we just talked about it, maybe it'll pick up again. But yeah, this shirt came out fantastic. I was telling them earlier, I'm thinking about doing a branding redesign. And I may have to have some shirts made. Oh no! Shit. If it cuts out, I will try to restart it. So it'll be 2.0. If it cuts out, it's looking a little choppy on my monitor over there. This looks good. Yep, Halloween is right around the corner. We love Halloween. Oh, Brandy, I know, I'm sure Gary told you, I tried to send you a whole video, but wound up just sending you the words. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. Let's see, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Wow. About an 8-second delay now. So it's doubled. I must have said something that the YT gods didn't like. We'll show him. Ain't new people dropping in. Don't be afraid to talk. Well, I know, Brandy, but being able to see me saying it could have been Gary. It could have been a prank. He could have just used some filter to sound like me. I wanted you to know it was me saying it. No, I'm just playing. I don't think you put that much effort in it. I'm about a third of the way done, Gary. Took a break today so I can mow my mom's yard. So tomorrow I will go out. I got the fence across the front of the property done. So tomorrow I will go out and stretch the barbed wire across that. So the front will be done. And then I just have to go front to back. Well, not even all the way. It's a little over halfway. But it's going great. I love doing this. I'll be sad when I'm done. It's one of my favorite things to do. Driving tractors, number one. Building fence, driving T-post is number two. I will have to send you an email, Gary, to explain why I find that as funny as I did. I can't explain it here. I'll get in trouble. Yeah, I think it'll be strong enough to keep them out. Hey, new people. 2 people just came in. Don't be afraid to jump into conversation. We pretty much talk about almost anything and we find creative ways to get around the stuff we're not supposed to talk about. So Mickey's number 1, Gary's number 3, and Brandy's number 2. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. I don't know why they started doing that. If it makes you feel special. Man, I'm feeling fantastic. I might even drive some T-posts tomorrow. Depends on how long it takes me to stretch the fence. Oh, and I had to pull some of the T-posts out, the old ones that got bent from the last cows. I use this technique. It just popped up on my TikTok one day. Some farm girl was saying, this is how I pull T-posts. I tried it. It worked like a charm. Normally I use a 5-ton jack to get them out. Mickey, that's usually how stuff like that works, man. I don't know why. Pretty much with everything. Oh, Brandy, I guess maybe a month ago they started it. Maybe a little longer. It was just odd. It just one day it was just popping up. I had no idea what the hell it was. And I had to look and see. It says top fans. I don't know. All of you are number 1 in my book. But yeah, I don't know why they're doing it. I don't think it does anything. Hey, new people, welcome. You're just getting the person that left. Oh. I want to cry, but I can't. Sorry. Oh yeah? Damn. I love Terry Clark. Now I'm impressed. I didn't know who Terrible Clark was. I love Terry Clark. Gary, that's awesome, dude. Especially since it's the band, your favorite band. That's fantastic. Yeah, Mickey, I've been a Terry Clark fan for over 30 years now. My favorite song by her is Better Things to Do. My second favorite song is Girls Lie Too. Yeah, I'm a big fan of hers. I actually follow her on TikTok and I think Instagram. And I get all these phony ass people acting like they're her. I don't know why people do that. Like we're all stupid going, oh, her. All right, Brandy, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you so much. Please take care of yourself. Whenever you can come back, come back. We'll be here waiting for you. But please take care of yourself. I appreciate you being here while you could, buddy. Yes, she does. Yep. I watch most of her videos. She pops up because I watch her so much. She pops up on my feed quite a bit. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of old country lately. Well, old country, 70s, 80s, early 90s. Do we freeze? What the hell? Nobody's going to talk now? We got to entertain the people that are just watching, that aren't participating. Uh, I I was just telling Savannah last night because she's doing a Blue Jean commercial. Who gives a shit? She's so past. She's done, over with. She's the only one that thinks she's famous. I mean, when your husband has to buy you an award. No, no, I have not listened to that. uh, mostly Clint Black, Dwight Yoakam, Travis Tritt, Diamond Rio, Ricochet, Lone Star, Gary Stewart. I love Gary Stewart. Most of you probably don't know who he is, but I love, love, love Gary Stewart. What's that guy named? There's a guy named David Ball, sings a song called "Drinking Thing." I like I like him. Uh, no, the person that won, they live quite a ways from here. But yeah, when I first saw Texas, when I saw Fredericksburg, I was like, oh, that's nowhere close to us. But I did win $15 on. No, she is not country. She put out a country album, and her husband spent a lot of money getting it played on radio and actually got her some award. I can't remember what it was. But no, she ain't country. Not by any stretch of the word. And I mean, it's grasping at straws, is what she's doing. She knows her career is over. But Mickey, I did win on Mega Millions. I won $15. So we'll see. Yeah, there you go. American Music Award. I knew she got some award, but she ain't country. And the fact she's trying to pass off as it makes me mad because it's obvious what she's doing. I like Darius Rucker. He puts out good country music, but he's always been a country music fan. I really like Mae Estes. She's Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman's daughter, and her style is late 70s to mid 80s style country. I like Shabuzi too, but Shabuzi, I don't think Shabuzi's trying to be anything. He's just putting out good music. But I don't think he's trying to. I mean, he's young and upcoming. He's not established as, it'd be like Kiss deciding they were going to become a country band, which, for the record, Kiss can play country music. Because when I saw them on the Animalized tour, they played Ring of Fire. first they played kind of a metal version, and then they said, since we're in Texas, let's hunker down and do it country style. And they did it really good. It was very impressive. They didn't do the whole song, just enough to let you know they knew what they were doing. Well, but Gary, she actually started out as country, so I could see that happening, but she could put out an album of her farting and it would probably go number one. Her fans are rabid. And, and even though I despise her, I have to admit I like some of her music, but she did it exactly the way it should be done. I can't hate on her business wise. I got to give it to her. She deserves every dime that she's made because she started out as a kid. Her audience were kids. And as she grew up and her fans grew up, she changed her style of music. Yeah, phone her and let her know Bob Sixx said, just put out an album of you farting. It'll work. It'll sell. The sounds of Taylor Swift. Yes, her early songs were country. That's what I'm saying. Well, I do like a couple of the pop songs. I really like Shake It Off. But her earlier songs are like borderline country / pop. I like some of them too. Was that one Romeo and Juliet? I think that's what it's called. All right, says that in the song. See, I'm not that big of a fan. Shake It Off, I really like though. I can't hate that, but mostly it's her early stuff prior to. Oh wait, no, I like quite a few off that album. Can't think of the names. Oh, she could call that album "My Tummy's Feeling Better." I mean, she must have some fans here because I lost some viewers. They're like, "Oh my god, that guy's talking about Taylor Swift farting on an album," or maybe they left so they could email her. Hey, I've got this brilliant idea. You can release an album called "My Tummy's Feeling Better," and each track is just you farting. It'll be great. I'll have to check that out, Gary. Against the Current. I have to check that out. There's a death metal band that covered a Kelly Clarkson song, and it was really good. Yeah, any song that see, I even when I did that video a while back about songs that have a billion plus views, I was surprised to find out I even liked some of oh, what the hell's his name? I didn't even know it was him singing them. I was stunned when I saw the videos. Um, oh, what the hell's that kid's name? Justin Bieber. I even like some of his songs. It's not the artist for the most part. It's not the artist. It's the song itself, the music. If it's catchy, I mean, I like a lot of Megan Trainor's music. All About That Bass. That's a dope song. It's not my favorite song by her. My favorite song is not a well-known song. Oh, and If I Was You, I love that song. I'd want to be me too. Because that's how I feel. If I was someone else, I'd want to be me. Uh, yeah, but all of Nasty Savage's videos combined don't equal a billion views. I couldn't just put stuff I like on it, Gary. If people who don't know me came to my channel for the first time, that they come here talking shit because they're upset I didn't say what they like or they don't think I should be they should know that that person paid me to react to that song because that was from my Patreon channel, if I remember correctly. Because I think after I closed my Patreon, I shared a bunch of the videos on here. It's probably not going to go well. I'm trying to pace myself drinking my water, but it's so damn good. I drank filtered water that I filter myself. The 5-stage filtering process. Good stuff. But boy, when you got to pee, you got to pay. I'm going to start doing this when I have to go do something. Oops. That's something Savannah painted for me when she was young. I keep it right here on my desk. That's the first time I thought of doing that. I have to build a hanger so I can hang it right up here. I don't want y'all to see. I can just hang it right in front of the camera. Like that. That'd be cool. Oh, Mickey, you don't have to tell me that. Back when I was building pins all the time, I'll get back to you in just a second, Gary. I have to say this before I forget. Back when I was building, oh wow, that delay is bad, man. God dang. No wonder people are leaving so quick. Let me check the delay again. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1000. We're about a 24-second delay right now. It has not been that crappy in a long time. So, but back when I was building pins all the time, I don't have a bathroom in my shop, so I would just pee in jugs or bottles. And my wife saw me pouring them out one day and she got mad. You peed in bottles? Yeah, I don't want to go inside. But, well, in all honesty, the bathroom's like 8 feet away from me right now. So if I have to go bad enough, I'll just go. So back to Gary. I had thought about doing something similar to that. More so releasing videos that normally I wouldn't release. I've released a few that I normally wouldn't release because people ask me to. But yeah. But I mean, there's been quite a few and I just don't release them. But maybe I should shake my channel up a little bit. I'm working on some AI videos. I'm going to see how they go over. I'm going to do a top 10 most overplayed songs on classic rock stations. Man, this delay sucks. I feel like rebooting, but is my chair dropping? Am I sinking? Man. I mean, some people are hanging in there for the delay. Yeah, I did I put together 3 AI videos. The first one I didn't release because I wasn't totally happy with it. The second one, it did okay, but the third one did really well. And the third one was real people instead of Bigfoot. Because the second one I did was with a Bigfoot and a Yeti. Do I need to reboot this damn thing? Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if the delay's that bad. What? I haven't seen anything from Spec, man. I thought he left. Huh. Did that? Oh, I think that helped the delay, though. Let's see. 1001, 1002, 1003. We're at a 3-second delay now. So it should be good. Y'all can see me now in real time or close to real time. Yeah, it's doing pretty good now. Now maybe people quit leaving, or maybe I'm just pissing people off. There's Spec. Got a bottle almost tuned. Oh, and that's why I started to say to Mickey, if things got too bad, my piggy bank. Yeah, Spec. Gary said you were making a bunch of comments. This is the first comment I've seen. I thought you left. Yeah, I still want to see that. Have you got it done? I'm still very interested. I haven't seen any videos on Facebook. I'm doing weird things to see what happens. Cool. If you get the video made, if you can send it to me on Facebook, that'd be dope, so I can see it. I mean, I don't know if you want to go public with it, so I won't tell anybody. You know, I ain't gonna make any. I definitely want to see I'm always interested in what you're up to. Always when you post videos of your progress of your place. Yeah, I get that. Ugh. Yeah, the delays are not bad now. I like that. What happened in the conversation? No, I'm falling. I haven't made up my mind yet, Gary. But I think I'm gonna do it with the little guy. I mean, my actual logo that I use on most of my other stuff is a B with a 6 intertwined in it. So I was kind of thinking about maybe that, but I don't know. I'm not 100% committed to that yet. Uh, or maybe like a music note with B6 on it. But then if I try to do something different, it may not be. See, I don't know. I'm working really hard trying to figure it out. I haven't started drawing shit yet, but I'm trying to mentally decide what I want to do. But my main marketing thing is me, Bob Sixx. Because I think even if I still did the 6 days thing, but I used B6 as the logo, that could generate questions and like, what does that mean? So I don't know. Could probably, if I come up with a dope character that would be interesting, maybe. Because every now and then I get people that get upset going, hey, that looks like the ugly kid Joe kid. So, okay, I will do that. Um, hey, some people just dropped in. um, Gary, our Texas version of autumn has started. It's in the upper 60s in the morning, but we jump up in the upper 90s to 100 during the day. It's our version. We really happens like that. In October, we call it a cold snap. We'll have a week or two of cold weather, and then it'll go back to being hot until about the middle of December, and then it'll get, without using the F word, cold, and it'll stay cold until April. Uh, yeah, but see, I don't like tie dye. I have two tie dye shirts, and I only wear one of them, and I only have them because Savannah. I had some when my kids were little. They did it in school, so we had to do it at home for a little while. And then Savannah went through a little phase. She likes tie dye. Oh yeah, I have two tie dye shirts. I only wear one, and then I have one shirt where they drop bleach on it in different spots. That one's kind of cool. Yes, Gary. Texas is very weird. We have a very short fall. Uh, Winter varies, but it will stay cold until about the middle of April. It's not always like freezing cold. The coldest is usually from about January to late March or mid March. That's the coldest. And then it'll just kind of stay cold and sucky. And then it literally switches into what we call spring because everything greens up real fast. But whoo, and spring's my favorite month. Fall's second favorite. And I really can't bitch. We very rarely get super cold winters here. What we complain about, a lot of other states would love to have. We had one in April, Mickey, quite some time ago when I went to UFC 69. It was literally snowing here where I lived. And by the time we got to Houston, it wasn't snowing. It was still pretty chilly, but that was in April. It seems like we had snow one other April here not too long ago. It's rare here where I live. This part of Texas, we get what we call Texas snow. It's ice. It looks white, but it's pretty much ice. You can't make snowballs out of it. For it to actually snow here, it's rare. But we have had a couple of times recently where we actually got snow, real snow. But it doesn't last long. But yeah, I personally feel like the seasons have shifted. Some people tell me I'm wrong, but like when you look at it, because it used to get cold, what, October, November, and now it's shifted to where we don't really get cold until December. And even then, it's after Christmas or right around Christmas when it gets cold. It's still quite comfortable, usually the first couple of weeks of December. We'll hit that. And it screwed up the crickets. And I don't know if other states have it, but here in Texas, we used to have what we called cricket season. The crickets would be, yes, my mom said it was Easter Sunday 2010. That's when I went to UFC 69. Man, that was a long time ago. But we used to get cricket season. So when the temperature, when we started to switch from summer to fall, crickets would be everywhere. Your car would literally slide at night when you went around under a street light to make a turn. What the hell's going on? Y'all don't have to do anything if I fall over dead. My mom's watching. She knows what to do. Oh, wow. So I guess we're like a lot like England here in Central Texas. Because you got to remember, how the size of Texas, like sometimes my sister-in-law who lives in Midland, it could be snowing there and we're in t-shirts here, or vice versa. But Texas is huge, so we get a whole vast array of weather. So I can't just say, oh, Texas is that way. Where I live in Texas, I live in Central Texas, almost in the middle of the state, slightly to the left, if you're looking at the map. Hence the name Central Texas. Oh, I lost 2 people for saying that. They're like, he's from Texas? I don't like Texas. Good. We don't like you either. Well, she would have to come here. She lives, what, 5 blocks away, I think it is? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 6 blocks away. Barely 6 blocks. But she could get here. I guess those people don't like our conversation. I think we're having good conversation. Oh. Stop coming in and leaving. I don't like watch that number change. I can't remember what last Christmas was. Oh, it's here. Oh, she's doing good. I just went and mowed her yard today. Well, part of it. She mowed a large part of it on the riding mower, and then I went over and did all the touch up with the push mower and the weed eating. But she's doing good. She usually sits around her house with no clothes on, smoking ganja and watching old westerns like Gunsmoke and stuff. We always have to warn her when we're coming over. I said it because I know she can't comment. I'll have a message pop up here in a minute. No, she already has a fence around her yard. She says she's doing good, Gary. That's the only part I could see of the message. I didn't actually open it. I just saw the little. Yeah, she already has a fence around her yard. I wish some other people would like. I keep hoping somebody will stop by and go, "Hey, you want to build fence? I need some fence built." I know it's weird that I really like that. I think a lot of people think it's weird. Um. Oh, I don't think I got to tell y'all. If I'm paying, no, I don't do that. Oh, I didn't think you did, Gary. I thought you were just being funny. Why'd you feel the need to tell me you're playing mahjong with no clothes on while smoking ganja and having gun smoke on in the background? Why'd you say that, Mom? I already told him all the stuff that would embarrass you. Um, but no, Mickey, you'd have to pay me, especially since I don't take this personal, but I don't really care for Georgia. I lived there for that long in 79, I think. 78? 78. The summer of 78, I believe. Because we were in home for time for Christmas. Oh no, it was 79 because the next April we moved to Germany. So 79 I was there. And I did not, I mean, I didn't mind the neighborhood where we lived. It wasn't bad. But I sure didn't like the school. I don't know what the hell I was saying. I got lost. Ugh, ugh. I guess I should see what else my mom has said. You're playing mahjong on the toilet? Oh, gross. Why'd you share that, Mom? I think what I said was better. Ooh. She didn't really say on the toilet. She said on her tablet, but. Oh, I was saying how I didn't like Georgia. Uh, the state itself, where I lived, wasn't bad. My pants are not on fire, Mom. I'm not wearing pants. I'm just wearing a shirt. Because I think it's funny that nobody can tell. Yeah, she's playing on her tablet on the toilet. uh, One day she's going to quit watching on her TV and start watching where she can comment. Because like this, I control the conversation. Hi, new people that just dropped in. Don't be scared. You can talk. Don't run away like some of the other people have. Ask questions. Ask my opinion. Ask their opinion. Just make a statement. Oh, I ran two people off. They're like, I didn't know we had to participate. You don't have to. It's just more fun. Thank you, Gary. I was wondering where that came from. I appreciate that. Well, YouTube appreciates that. I appreciate you being here talking to me. That's what I appreciate. But YouTube likes that part. They like us talking and the likes. I get a little whatever it's called. At the end of this, it'll tell me. Really? Because they're fixing to change their format, Mickey. I could be getting kicked off of TikTok here soon. So I've been telling people, if you like my content, you got to follow me on Instagram. The really cool people can follow me on Facebook because I post the same shit there too, but I'm more cautious with my Facebook because I actually use my real name and my real family's on there. So I'm cautious with it. I'm not afraid of people on the internet, but I don't want my family being attacked. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, they're fixing to make some major changes. I think on the 15th is when they said they go into effect. And they're going to use AI to go back through all of your content. And if it breaks any of the new community guidelines, you can lose your channel. So I may be losing my TikTok channel, which is okay. I mean, I've got a lot of followers, but they pay me crappy. So give me my 65 cents when you take away my channel. I want to know anything else? Yes? No? Kind of, sort of, maybe? Wah, 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 wah. Sit back and chill for a minute. My wife just left. She has to go pick up Savannah. Can y'all hear me with me way back here? I mean, you should. The microphone picks up me tapping on the damn desk. I know that you do, Gary. I trust you. Wow. That's a good find. Unless it was used in unlawful activities. But even then, it kind of comes in handy in certain situations. Or so I've read on the internet. There you go. Exactly what you should do. And not many people just forget those. Exactly what you should always do. No, they wouldn't. Nope. Because very few people have open invitations to my house. So if one of my friends shows up, my family knows it's cool. They might be a little confused because of where you live, but especially if I knew you were coming, yeah, let you in. We're down to 3 people. We're kicking. Oh, shit. The hell? We froze up again? I gotta try to get it to catch up. YouTube's starting to piss me off. Oh, my mom said something. Let me see what she says. Oh, I'm not telling them that, Mom. They knew I was lying. You do that, Gary. I'm telling you, if I know you're coming, I tell my family, they'll let you in. I mean, Savannah knows who you are. My wife hears me talk about you. So, yeah, not many people have an open invitation to come here. But you do. So does Brandy, Mickey, and Speck. A few other people. Yes, Gary, that is exactly what it is. Uh, yeah, those people aren't allowed to show up my. Oh, yeah, they're not. I don't like them to come to my house. I'm pretty sure FBI sits somewhere near here. I'm actually not as bad as I used to be. Used to, I said a lot of shit. But I'm really not bad. I don't do anything for the IRS to bother me. You don't want them bothering you anyway. So, oh, what I started to say about you finding that, I had found a 357 snub nose that I didn't turn in because I took it away from the guy who tried to rob me with it. So I carried it for a while as my lucky pew pew, as you're supposed to say on other channels or other formats. Yes, it was loaded. Oh, it was his. I don't know. I don't know if the one Mickey found was loaded, but the one that was pointed in my face was loaded. But as soon as I realized his finger wasn't on the trigger, I reacted. It didn't work out well for him. Are we froze? Or am I just not moving? All right. Okay. We're not froze. Um, yeah, I didn't think about. I've recently read where that happened, and so on. Um, oh wow, that is lucky, Mickey. Um, yeah, I didn't think about that at the time, Spec. I just used my fist on him. I grabbed his arm, spun him around into the building, and then I just went to work on him. That's all I can say on here. Is actually a little more to that, but um, it is what it is. That was a long time ago. But yes, I have definitely heard stories of people being done that way. The heat of the moment, I didn't think about that. I just thought about making sure he couldn't use it on me. Other than keeping that lucky thing, I didn't even think about that. I probably should have. But then again, he may not have had anything. That's why he's trying to rob me. 'Cause a lot of people think when you're selling what I was selling that it's okay to rob you. He found out it was not. Why did my shirt keep getting crooked? That phoenix really trying to fly away? Fly away! I'm calling it a phoenix because it's the fire. Yeah, y'all get where were y'all when that actually happened? You could have gave me some good ideas. It could have been a much well, not much better story, but it would have enhanced the story some. No, I was not. Not until I took that from him, and then I carried it with me until I changed lifestyles. I just had these 2 arms. Nobody had ever tried that before, so I didn't even think about it. And he was a friend of a friend, so I didn't think about it at all until it was happening. When you look up and there's one of those in your face, like this far from your face, kind of catches you off guard. Well, we went to a whole different space. We went from talking about weather to talking about stuff that's probably going to cost me my monetization. Let me look, see if I've lost it as of yet. There's a bunch of wow. Oh, those are comments that were supposed to be there. I'm sick of touring. You should be. Okay, as of right now, I haven't lost it yet, so that's good. Yeah, dude, I'm really not sure. I'm not sure what the hell was going through that guy's mind. Because I promise you, if I point one at you, my finger is ready to go. And I am most likely going to. Yeah, 12 gauge sound does stay with you forever. Um, but yeah, Gary, I'm just not sure what the hell. I mean, I don't think it's something that he did regularly because guys that do that regularly are definitely got their shit together better than that. But I don't know. Maybe he was afraid it would accidentally go off. Who knows? They found out that I didn't appreciate him doing that. But I would, I firmly believe if you're going to point one at someone, you better be ready to use it. You shouldn't point it just to point it. And shit, some people will come up without anything and expect you to hand over shit just because they said to. I have not had that happen to me. um, maybe. I'm sure he had a hard time explaining that to his CO. He was in the army. Yeah, Gary, sometimes I watch. No, it was not. No, it wasn't on. Not an army issue weapon. No, no, it was a 357 snub nose. Um, yeah, Gary. What is it? Is it caught on camera? It's one of those shows like that. I see a lot of shows from England, or a lot of shows, a lot of videos from England. That's why I try to tell people here. Making those illegal is not going to stop that. People were doing unaliving each other long before the invention of any kind of firearm. No, what I was saying he was going to have problems explaining is his CO was his face. We called the ambulance for him. It was at the club where I worked, and I went in and told the manager and owner that I was throwing him out, and he jumped me. And they said I overreacted. They weren't very happy with it, but they were at the same time they were fairly impressed. That's right. You can use a rock, a stick, your hands, any number of things. So if you make something illegal, only law-abiding citizens will be the ones to follow the law. Oh yeah, you could use a chicken. You can use a cat. I tell people if you're afraid of pew-pews, keep cats at your house. That way, if somebody breaks in, you just grab a cat, swing it around your head by its tail, and then throw it on the person that's in your house. That's quite a distraction. I've got scars from cats freaking out. Not that I did anything to them, but when we had cats run across my foot and them claws, woo! Boy, speaking of bleeding, I think I told you I went back to or went to shaving with the old school razor, that single blade thing that you got to open up, put a single blade in it. I've gotten good. I rarely cut myself, but my lips were a little chapped the other day, and man, that blade hooked there. My lip is just now starting to feel better, but it bled and it bled and it bled. Oh yeah, you don't have to tell me about roosters. I had an uncle that had a fighting cock. Those spurs hurt. Anything that's correct, Gary. Anything is dangerous in the wrong person's hands. And some wrong people, their hands are dangerous. But it's weird how everybody jumps on those bandwagons and, oh, we got to stop this and everything's going to be great. No, it's not. There's several countries that don't have, or a few countries that don't have pew pews. Doesn't stop crying. Mom, did I run you off? Because I wouldn't tell them what else you said. Don't leave. Exactly. I mean, there are so many other ways. Taking their prescribed medication the way they're told to take it. Not doing anything wrong, but they're prescribed the wrong medication or something like of that nature. I do declare. Yes, vaccines too soon. See, I had that conversation with my doctor when she got mad that I would not take the vaccination. She had the full panel of them and got it a couple of times. But yeah, and her argument with me was, "Well, you have smallpox vaccination because I was in the army and they made me take it. I had no choice. They didn't ask you if you wanted it; they just gave it to you." But it had been tested and proven over hundreds of years, or 100 years, I think it was, however long it was. But that COVID vaccination, no, sir, you ain't sticking that shit in me. I told her, I said, I'm in some of the best health of my life. I am not about to take that. There are people dropping dead from taking that. Okay. So my mom's still watching. I guess she's just mad at me. She ain't mad at me. I'm just being silly. I mean, she might be, but she's not going to tell me. She'll just sit there, that guy. Oh. Not really. Me and my mom get along well. I've been this way my whole life. To include the foul language that I use. I just didn't use it as much in front of her growing up, but as long as I've spoken audible words, I've cussed. But yeah, Mickey, a vaccine, it's and it's even less of a chance of me taking because she watches on her TV while she does other stuff. So she has it on her TV and she can't comment when she's on her TV. She don't want to sit in her computer room and on her computer, I guess. And I don't think she can do it on her tablet because I think it lags. She just has a tablet, Kindle Fire, I believe is what it is. And I don't think it works well on that or something like that because it doesn't have a lot of memory. I think I've got all that memorized. But yeah, people were dropping dead, having stroke symptoms, all that stuff from that I shouldn't keep saying that word. From those vaccines, there was no way they were sticking that shit in me. I had COVID 4 times, and each time was progressively less and less. I mean, none of it was bad. The first time I got it, I felt bad for just a little bit, a day or two, and now fine. But I didn't go get a vaccine. The second time I got it, the only reason I knew I had it is because I had 2 of the symptoms, and I took the test. And that's how I think the tests are rigged. But the last time, I had a little scratchy throat. I thought I had allergies, and my daughter had just gotten over her 4th time. And she goes, "Dude, that's the exact same symptoms I had. I bet you have it." But I tested positive, but I didn't give it to anybody. Nobody caught it from me. I didn't quit doing anything. The only time I missed work was the first time I had it because they made us do it. Exactly, Mickey. That is exactly right. Look how many people have gotten it and their immune systems are wrecked. They still got COVID. And that was my argument with the people who were just so pro-vaccine. If you got it and it works, you don't have to worry about me. You should be good. When you get the smallpox vaccination, you're not going to catch smallpox. Yeah, people got way, just the sheeple got all, "Meh, meh." We still have some people at work that wear masks. Now, if you have a cold, I get that. I'm not going to make fun of you. But if people are still wearing masks because they're afraid of COVID, I find that amusing. And we have someone at work that wears one every day, all day long. I'm like, that paper mask is not helping you, first off. But second off, you don't have to worry about anything. I won't do it. There's no way in hell. That's just a fear tactic, and it's trying to get people used to conformity. There's no way to do it. If you're sick and you want to do it, that's fine. That's why they do it in Japan. When people are wearing masks, it's not because they're afraid of getting sick. They don't feel well, and they're not trying to spread it. I get that. And I'll never make fun of anybody for doing that. But when I see people driving in their car with their mask on, I'm like, what a goofball. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either, Gary. Absolutely not. They push that here too. Oh, what pneumonia? It's some pneumonia for old people, supposedly. Uh, yes, and that's how it should be. That's courtesy, caring for your fellow man. Right. That, yeah, 100% respect. I had read that, and I respect the hell out of that. But yeah, Gary, I wouldn't do that either. I don't get flu shots because the flu shot, because you'll hear occasionally here in the States, oh my God, swine flu or bird flu or GR549 or whatever is, they have to predict what will be the dominant strain of flu. Watch me lose my monetization over this. You don't know what you're talking about. So they guess what will be the dominant strain for the year, build up the vaccines or put together the vaccines for that so they can jab everybody. If they got lucky and guessed the correct one, yay. But if they didn't, doesn't work. Sad face. I've never gotten a flu shot. I think I've had the flu once. But take care of yourself. Don't smoke. Don't drink. I'm not judging anybody that does that shit. I'm just saying. Eat healthy. Take care of yourself. Exercise. Yep, they're practicing on you. Absolutely. When I ruptured the disc in my back and I started doing my research on my back, I found out after I completed researching, I know pretty much just as much as the doctor knows. I'm the one that fixed my back. All he kept doing was bend over, touch your toes. Can't touch your toes? Okay, bend inside, bend inside. He would put a model on my back, put pin marks on my back. Yeah, it's still messed up. No shit. He would change my muscle relaxers, and we'll try these. I finally told my wife, I said, you know what? We're not getting anywhere. When my back, because the way the disc ruptured, if I get out of whack, it bends over like this, and all the gel in the disc goes to one side, and then your muscles constrict around it to try to stabilize your body. So I get stuck like this. And it's like having, when someone shakes your hand, they crush your knuckles together. That's what it feels like on my back, but to an extreme. So I figured out how to fix it, and I fixed it every time. I don't go to the doctor. I don't get anything done. I fix it myself. Yoga does help a lot of people. I'm not good at it, but yoga does. It's very healthy. Tai Chi is very good for you to do, especially older people. Tai Chi is very good. I take a montage of vitamins. I think I take like 18 vitamins, 18 different vitamins every day. I eat healthy, like I said, I'm vegetarian. I do intermittent fasting. I don't eat processed sugar. And I'm not preaching anybody to tell you what to do. I'm just saying what I do for myself. Uh, so I take one multivitamin, but all the rest of the stuff are for specific things to beef them up: my immune system, my vision, my heart, my metabolism. So I take a lot of vitamins. And some people go, you can take too many. If you take too many, you pee it out. Sometimes your body may need it, and sometimes it may not. You can tell when you're peeing out vitamins. Changes the color of your pee. I lost some of my, they're like, oh, that guy takes vitamins. He's healthy. Ugh, gross. But yeah, I know right now I don't have time. So, but Tai Chi seems like a good thing when I get older. I mean, it's a good thing now, but yep. And for the most part, I see a nurse when I go. I very rarely see my doctor that is assigned to me. That's cool, Gary. Walking is extremely healthy for you, which I don't have to tell you that. You already know that. But yeah, uh, my main problem, I have an issue in my leg. They were telling me it was blood vessels, but it is not blood vessels. Yeah, here they do video. It's cheaper to do the video one, so you don't have to go in and bother them, but you get 15 minutes. That's it. And they make damn sure you know by the way they treat you, which is why I don't. This last appointment I was supposed to go to, my annual wellness checkup, the doctor I was assigned to, they made him leave and go to a different hospital and then just cancel my appointment. Well, thanks. So they sent me a message saying you need to schedule a wellness appointment. I said, you need, when you get a doctor here that I can see, I'll go see. So now they have one, so I'll be going to see him. I don't like him, but at least I can get my test results. They'll do a blood panel, and I'll get to see that. That's really the only reason I go. That is exactly correct, Gary. But you know what? Here they're not going to make a proper one anyways. The odds of it, unless you go to a specialty doctor or you're rich or a celebrity, we get 15 minutes. Unless it's a follow-up to an ER visit, and then you get a 30-minute visit. But when you go for your regular doctor's appointments here, they do still do your vitals. They take your temperature, check your blood pressure. That's it. They very rarely listen to your heart. They very rarely listen to your breathing. They very rarely look in your ears, up your nose, down your throat, push here, push there. That's almost never happens here. So I don't think most of them can make a proper diagnosis in person either. Like with my leg was what I started saying. They were telling me I have a blood vessel disorder. It's not blood vessels. When I got cellulitis, my body pumped all that fluid into my leg to fight the infection. It couldn't pump it all back out. And it's better now, much better. But they were telling me I was going to have to live with it the rest of my life. I am not. It's getting better all the time. But they're trying to schedule me for blood vessel procedure. But that's not the problem. I don't have blood pooling in my leg. So just tell me you don't know what you're talking about or that you don't know what's going on. I would respect that way more. They kind of did that in Germany. I spent, I think, 5 days in the hospital when I was 14. They thought my appendix were going to rupture. First, they thought they had ruptured. They sent me to Nuremberg. They thought they ruptured and they were going to do surgery. When they came in to get me for surgery, the pain was gone. So they kept me for observation. And they literally said, we don't know. But he's better now. So I have little faith in the medical system, but the test results that I can buy. I can buy into that because they test it. It either is or it isn't. I mean, I don't think they're playing it. Oh, I'm coming up on my 1 year insulin free. Today's the 11th. I can't remember, it's like the 18th or the 23rd. Right around there is when I quit taking insulin. Yeah. Uh, thanks, Gary. Mickey, that the whole gallbladder thing, I'm not saying nobody's ever goes bad. Hey, my camera flicked. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. About a 6 second delay. Um, you know, when I was a kid, tonsils. I had my tonsils out when I was 2. They took my tonsils and adenoids out. Uh, they snatched people's appendix out, and some people do need their appendix out. I'm not saying that it never happens. And with the gallbladder, I'm saying some people do have a problem and it should be taken out. Neither one of those are really important anymore. They used to be. They had a better purpose at one point, but we can survive without them. But for for a while, every time I turned around, somebody I knew was having their gallbladder taken out. So I don't. I'm not sure if sometimes they're just trying to. Well, we can do this surgery. It's not going to hurt them, and we can get paid all this money. I don't know. But like with the insulin, they were trying to keep me on insulin. They didn't like the fact that I was trying to get off of it. I don't like the fact you're trying to keep me on it. They know it. You could Google it and find out long-term insulin use is not good for you. They know that. So why are you trying to keep somebody like me who doesn't need to be on it, that's doing everything to get off of it? Why are you trying to keep me on it? They try to keep me on Ozempic. Ozempic causes heart problems. And in case the listeners are listening, that's a proven fact. It's a warning on the box. It's not my opinion, so don't strike me down for that. What was that other thing? Metformin causes heart problems. They knew that too. I'm here busting my ass trying to be healthy, and you're trying to keep me on medication that's not working either. It didn't make me lose weight. It didn't control my insulin any or my that stuff, my sugar. Uh, it didn't control that any better. I've controlled it better through diet and exercise than any of that shit they tried to put me on. Now, I'm not saying insulin didn't help me, but medication is meant to be short term, not the rest of your life. They had put my dad on a medication that they told him once he started taking it, you have to take this the rest of your life. If you stop, you will kill over. That's wrong. I'm not saying that. I mean, I don't know for sure if he really would, but to tell someone that you have to take this the rest of your life, that's silly. That's a guaranteed paycheck for somebody. But I don't mind taking medication short term. Like when I have gotten sick in the past, I know it's not strep. I don't get strep throat because I know how to beat strep. So I don't get strep throat. So if I have a sore throat and I do what I do to beat strep, if that doesn't work, I know it's not strep. I tell them when I go in. I get what's called a Z pack. I'll take those. And 99.8% of the time, I'm better. Yeah. I have sleep apnea, but I learned how to. Oh, I just had an episode the other night. But I know how to sleep so that it doesn't affect me. However, that being said, I fell asleep on the couch the other night like that, and my throat collapsed. And when I woke up, my lungs were on fire. I was sweating. I was like, until I finally got my breath back. I was like, oh my God. It's been a long time since that happened. Normally, I'm smart enough to lean over on my side. Oh, Gary, there's a couple of things that they're telling us to do that is not is that's not true. I mean, I'm not saying you don't need more sodium. What I'm saying is we're being told your cholesterol needs to be at this. Well, that's not what it was in the 70s, and we didn't have all the problems we're having now with dementia and stuff like that. Your brain is mostly fat and water. So by changing our cholesterol levels super low, we're seeing more dementia problems. Same thing with sodium levels. They've run them so far down. I think they're making us sick on purpose. Now, I don't use a lot of salt, but I make sure that I get enough. And all my blood tests show my sodium levels are where they should be. So, um, but yes, uh, I have is it vitamin D, and it seems to be in my genes because my mom has it, I have it, and my daughter has it. We have to take extra vitamin D, I believe it is, uh, which I do. But that fixed a whole host of things. My daughter was doing her research on some stuff because she wasn't getting the answers she needed from the doctor, and then she found out, oh, vitamin D deficiency caused this. So when she did go to the doctor, her vitamin D levels were super low. Once she fixed that, she was better. 100%, Mickey, 100%. And it's so hard to get away from that, aside from growing your own food and only eating it. Even then, it's tricky. You usually can't do it in the first couple of years. You have to keep redoing the soil because most of our soil that our food is grown in commercially is barely, hang on, there's, what is it? 15, I think it's 15 or 18 compounds that are supposed to be in soil to make it healthy. Uh, and it keeps getting, so you have to build it back up. Oh, damn, Gary. Uh, wow. That's something you should probably get on and pay close attention because I don't want you having that shit with the problems you already have. You don't need to add that on to it. Uh, but yeah, Mickey, the additives and shit they put in our food that does cause a lot of problems. Even the vegetables that we're buying, they're not the best. It's better than eating processed garbage, but yes, that is correct. Yep, that is correct. So yeah, so it's a process to get past that, and that when you do it on a small scale, it's easier to get away from it. If you start doing it on a major scale, those guys come after you. I've watched videos on that. It's insane what they do to people because they want to have that monopoly, which we're supposed to have laws against to protect us. But yes, they will sell their seeds. So the hell was that? That was weird. That's two weird things in this one live stream. This one wasn't something move. It was a huh. Anyways, um, yeah, it's tricky to get away from that, but growing your own food, you can get away from it. But it's just a lot of people won't do it because it's a pain in the ass. Which Dawn grows, my wife grows some of our stuff, but by the time the birds and squirrels and all that shit interrupts it, uh, yeah, it's tricky and people not knowing or not even caring. There's people who know nothing about growing their own food or harvesting their own food. Because even though I'm a vegetarian, if something jumped off where there was a shortage of food, I would have to eat meat, and I know how to hunt, process, and do it all myself. I don't people that take their deer to meat lockers, I don't understand that. During hunting season, there's 20 to 50 carcasses in there when you bring yours in. you don't know you're getting your meat back or what's being put in it. So I process my own stuff myself. We mix in the fat. We're very selective on what we put in. We mix it lean, but that's when I'm hunting. I ran somebody else off. Ha ha ha. Good. Don't be here. Can't contribute. Oh, two people now. Look at me. I'm running people off. Yeah, it's really tough, man. They've got all this like natural shit that's supposed to get rid of bugs or keep bugs away, but if you keep the bugs away, other critters show up because hey, look at here. Yeah, it's really tough. And the pollinating and all that shit because the bee populations are down. So a lot of times you have to pollinate them yourself, and that's really tricky. But if worst came to worst, I know I can survive. I know what I can eat. I mean, there's shit that grows in your yard that's considered weeds that you can eat. Wash it, don't do because I picked a dandelion once and ate it, and I was told, the bugs. There's bugs on all the other shit we eat. So if you look close enough, you'll find bugs. I don't think I could eat roaches. I know they're a good source of protein, but I don't think I could do that. I can't stand the sight of them. For being a tough country guy, I don't like roaches or rats. Ugh. Rats scare me, and that's my mom's fault. It was something she told me in the 3rd grade, and I've never gotten it out of my head. I remember the day. But yeah, wild rats scare the piss out of me. I can't stand them. I know how to grow stuff. My dad was really good at growing stuff. Really? Oh, I'll have to remember that. No roaches in the UK or almost none. Uh, we have a variety here. We have 3. The one a lot of people so they don't have to say they have roaches, they say, "Oh, it's a water bug." No, bitch, that's an American cockroach. That's exactly what that is. Not a water bug. It might make you feel better, might help you sleep at night, but it's an American cockroach. We have German cockroaches, and I don't know what the other one is. It's a skinny one, not very big, but I mean, we may have more in the states, but I know these 3 are here in Texas. Uh, German cockroaches are pretty small. The ones we have here, anyways. Weird. I like Germany, but that's one thing I don't like. We got 11 minutes. We've had a good conversation today. I really enjoyed this. I hope the people that watched us talking enjoyed it. Um, as far as I know, they're just pests. You'll hear people, but as far as I know, they're just pests. I have not heard of them. Now, rats, their droppings. That's not good. But oh yeah, yeah. I found the best way of getting rid of German cockroaches because we rarely see them here in our house is to step on them. Gets rid of them pretty quick. Uh, but Gary, as far as I know, roaches don't carry any diseases. You know what? Let me look real quick. That's the 3rd most searched thing on the internet. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Gary. I was wrong. Cockroaches carry a wide range of diseases, including bacterial infections, salmonella, E. coli, listeria, Klebsiella, I don't know what the hell that is, viral infections like polio, hepatitis B, and rotavirus, parasitic infections like Giardia and Cryptosporidium, allergic reactions. Cockroaches can trigger asthma and other respiratory problems. They spread diseases by contaminating food surfaces and air with their feces, saliva, and shed exoskeletons. They also carry pathogens on their body, which transmit them through contact. Good thing I don't pick them nasty bastards up. Infections caused by cockroaches can range from severity to mild to, in severity from mild to life-threatening, especially in vulnerable populations such as young children, the elderly, and immune-compromised individuals. It is important to take steps to prevent cockroach infestation and control their populations and minimize the risk of disease transmission. There you go, YouTube. I gave the scientific answer. Thank you. All facts. Yeah, probably not best not to eat them. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I ever could. They gross me out. I can't stand roaches. I don't like them to touch me. I don't like them to be anywhere near me. I don't like seeing them. But I've seen them in the pick one up and eat it. Or back when we watched Fear Factor. Seeing people eat roaches on Fear Factor. Hang on a second. I had to go look. Did y'all hear the female voice? I knew I didn't hear Dawn pull up. Huh. 1 hour and 53 minutes. You. Oh. Now I got the timestamp. None of y'all said anything, so you may not have heard it. I'm the only one home, so there should not have been a female voice in our house. Yeah. Huh. That was weird. It's been a while. So towards the end, we get it. Or I don't know if it showed up on, y'all didn't hear it, or I don't guess. Huh. Weird. But a female voice. Huh. I think I told you before, this one's not with us anymore. But I think I told you one time we left digital recorders out, or a digital recorder to catch voices, and we heard a boy, and then the man told him to shut up and broke the recorder. I wonder if that was a precaution. Well, that's the squeaking noise my chair makes, which just that, but I couldn't make out what she said. We do have a few in here that will mimic us. They do. The three of us that live here, they do all three of our voices, and they do them to each. They don't do my voice to me. They'll either do my wife's or Savannah's. And the same way, so none of them mimic our own voices to us. They pick someone else in the house. But we have a couple of them that are doing that. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Savannah just brought that up the other day that we haven't been having a lot of activity. And now I've had 4 things happen during this live stream. I know. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. Not being sarcastic, I do like that. Man, I think I'm going to make it. I've got 3.5 minutes, and I am going to have to flood. uh, yeah, I'm glad you made it, Gary. Brandy, too. That was a great surprise. I appreciate all of you that are here, but especially the ones talking. I appreciate those of you that watch. I get credit for that. I will be here for the live stream next. Yeah. Oh, wait, let me finish to say, I will be here for my live stream next Thursday. Even though I have fence to build, I'm going to time it to where I will be here for my live stream. Yeah, I sent it to Nuke's Top 5 as a YouTube channel that I watch. I've sent them 2 videos and I haven't heard anything back, so I don't have a lot of high hopes, but I did send them that video. I really want to catch something really cool. I'm still wanting to do paranormal videos, but I have not. Man, I wish I could tell you all the jokes I've been writing. Damn. I've written some really good jokes lately, but I can't tell them on here. Not on my live stream. I'll lose my monetization. I could probably put them on my Bob Sixx channel, make it private, and just share the link with y'all, and then y'all could watch it. Because if it's private, yes, there are a lot of fakes on there, Gary. I watch it all the time. Me and Savannah sit there and we'll point out which ones are fake, which ones are plausible, and which ones are like, oh, wow, that was cool. If I didn't know that was a truck across the street backing up, that would have freaked me out. Boop, 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 because it sounded like it was coming from in front of me instead of beside me. All right, we're down to a minute. That's cool. I'll make sure I tell Savannah that you do the same thing. Yeah, so many people bought that Blair Witch Project shit. That was hilarious. I mean, it was brilliant of them to film that way and to do that, but there were so many people when that came out. It's real. It's real. No, it's not. But anyways, guys, I gotta go. Literally. I appreciate you so much. Gary, please take care of yourself. I want all of you to take care of yourself, but take care. Come back next week. Let's do it again. Oh, Keith, look at you, dude. Oh, sad face. Yep, you got here just time for us to wind it down. It's been a pretty good one. Hey, you can watch it. I get credit if you rewatch it. You can even skim through with the parts that you don't like. But I appreciate y'all so much. I hope you have a fantastic week. I will be here next Thursday, so please come back. I hope y'all have a great week, man. It's been good. Peace.